History's fucking weird, you guys. Speaking of science guys and weird hair, you know, Nikola Tesla fucked a pigeon. Well, he tried. Pigeons are very fast. He did his best. No, he's actually on record. Like, there's a few things like on record. So, I love that pigeon as a man loves a woman. Like, fucking gross, right? So heteronormative. No, like, guys these days are all like pegging in the 1920s. It was all about pigeonholing. That was the hot new thing. That's right. Okay, your next time I come on the stage is very funny. I can't tell you about his live shows because they're all in Portland. That's a long-ass drive. And he's got a true crime podcast called Murder Casserole. Sounds delicious. Holy shit. Give it up for Colin Maddox.
Keep it going for Sarah, everybody. Keep it going. From the Midwest originally, so I'm used to asking if it's cool. You never know who it's not going to be cool with, you know, that's the thing. So I have two moms. I was born via artificial insemination. You guys know what that means? Yeah. Well, if you don't know, it's when some dude jerks off into a cup, and then they put the cup in the freezer for a while, and a couple of well-intentioned lesbians show up, and they get the cup and they turkey baster its contents into themselves or something. I didn't ask my folks about the mechanics, and I'm assuming here. And then about 9 months later or so, this fucking thing pops out. How about that? That's how that works. Yeah, so my father was an anonymous sperm donor. I've never met the guy. Yeah, but I do know the last thing he ever said to me. Would you like to hear it? Yeah, the last thing my dad ever said to me was, that's my mom's favorite joke of mine. Yeah, my dad was a sperm donor. Though frankly, big city gaming, I don't really like that fucking verbiage for it. Because the guy got paid. That's kind of the one thing that makes it, you know, not a donation. If anything, my old man was a sperm salesman. You know what I mean? I think that's why I like to do this. So we just both love the feeling of the road. That's dumb. So I do have two moms, though. I got two moms, and people always ask me, Colin, what was that like growing up with lesbian moms? And here's the thing, like I said, I'm from the Midwest, and both of my moms, pretty fucking butch. So aesthetically, what's it like having two moms for me? Just like having two straight dads, really. A whole lot of plaid, a whole lot of backwards baseball caps, like several of you white dudes in here could be dressed as my mother right now. As one or both of them. Like, I feel very safe right now because of that. You all have similar facial hair patterns to them as well.
Probably better.
Yeah. No, it's nice. But that's me. Here's the thing. I love homophobic people's arguments too, because they always talk that thing. You know, the Christian homophobic people are always like, oh, you can't let the gay people have kids because they're gonna turn the kids gay. And here's the thing. I'm one of 3 kids. We're all in hetero relationships, so there goes that fucking theory right there. Also, let me make it more plain and simple for you folks. My parents never tried to change my sexuality.
Yeah!
Okay? Yeah. They're like, we're gonna leave that to the straight parents. We think that straight white Christian parents have changing their kids' sexual orientation on fucking lock. Okay, some of you pulled away from me on that. What conversion camp are all your kids in? That's what I'm led to believe if you didn't laugh at that. And that, folks, with that, I do not fuck. Alright? I don't know. Here's the deal. I let you gay parents are gonna make gay kids. Then why, big city gaming, did my mom push me into doing sports and then stop showing up when I was bad at them? I admittedly don't have a lot of experience in the field, but that seems like a real straight dad move to me. Gay parents are gonna make gay kids. Then why, tell me please, was my mom so disappointed in me when I declared myself a theater major? She should have been fucking thrilled. I'm just saying, people think that children of gay kids get it easier or whatever. They think that, oh, they didn't have a traditional home life. It must have been somewhat easier. Don't worry, I'm just as fucked up as the rest of you. Okay? It's just, put it this way. My biological mother is the most emotionally abusive person on the face of this fucking planet. Okay? She could take all of your straight dads in a bullet off. I am confident. I didn't come here with no proof. I got fucking receipts. I'm pretty sure my biological mom, I'm pretty sure this woman has called me a pussy more times than she's licked one. I was a theater kid, if you can't tell from this jacket. I was a theater kid. I don't know if also you can tell by the fact that I don't really need this microphone. That's the thing, man. It's not yelling. It's called projecting. Okay? Speaking from your diaphragm. I like being a theater kid. I moved from the Quad Cities, part of Iowa originally, but I moved to Portland about, don't woo for Iowa. We're going to circle back to that. Hold that woo. I moved to Portland about a year and change ago, and it's been a really good time. I will say, though, folks, I didn't do my fucking homework on the astrology. I don't want to be just another white guy comic who makes fun of astrology. I'm one of the rare people who really, really identifies and enjoys the idea of astrology, and I still feel fucking bullied by it. Because here's the thing, guys, a little bit about me. I'm a Cancer. And I'm led to believe that's the worst one. That, and see, you are in the minority of people. That's the thing. Most people fucking hate Cancers, my wife included. She sends me horoscopes, like meme horoscopes on Instagram, and they're getting more and more like direct upon my character and personality, and I don't fucking like it. Alright, she sent me one the other day that just said, you know, horoscope for the day, Cancer, you know, people would take your problems a lot more seriously if you stopped screaming about them so much. Colin. It's like, fuck, these things call the games now? What's going on? I don't know. I like astrology, but here's the thing that always happens whenever I talk astrology with someone. It always happens. And whenever I had someone wants to talk about it with me. And here's the thing, it's not always a white woman, but yes it is. And they always do the same thing. They go, oh, when's your birthday? When's your star sign? When's your birthday, Colin? And I go, it's July 7th. And they always do the same thing. They go, Cancer. And I think that's fucking rude, Eugene. I think that is downright doggish, if you ask me, to ask someone when their birthday is, and when they answer honestly, to suck air through your teeth, and then say the name of a terminal illness. Let's test it out, see if it feels good. What's your birthday, my man? What's your birthday? Lou Gehrig's disease. Stings, don't it? But we're good now. Now that we did it, but we're good now. Well, that was really bad timing to pick for Broward, but we're touching now, so I think we're good. Hey, round of applause for this guy. Round of applause. Good sport. Good sport for me. Good sports and comedy. We love this guy. Fuck you, I love you. In the same breath. I love living in Portland. Before I moved, though, I have a whole bunch of uncles back home in Iowa, these conservative dudes, truck drivers, Teamster, Irish American, shithead guys. Those are my family, you understand? And my Uncle Greg was telling me when I told my family that I was going to move to Portland, he goes, oh man, Portland, Oregon. Worst city in the country, Portland, Oregon. Worst for the riots, the looting, the crime. You don't want to be there, Colin. Worst place in the country. Now I've lived there for about a year. I just want to say to my Uncle Greg, I'm like, buddy, you love it. It's full of white people. Shit, you would be so at home here. And the thing is, the white people say they don't think like you do, but they sure fucking act like it. I like living in Portland. It's nice. I moved to Portland with my wife. I'm married. Sorry, folks. Fucking locked up tight. Love my wife. She's a very blunt lady. She's very blunt. I like that about her. Give you an example. A little while back, I was in the kitchen at our home, and I was pouring my 5,000th bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, because you know how you smoke weed. I was having them cinnamon, and I finished the box, the big Costco box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I was pouring milk on it, and my wife came around the corner to the kitchen, and she saw me, and I thought she was going to be upset or disappointed or whatever, so I just fessed up. I was like, honey, I finished the CT Crunch. I'm sorry. And she says this to me verbatim. This describes this woman better than anything else I can tell you. She looks me right in the eye. She goes, we're all going to die one day. Enjoy your cereal, slut. And then she walked away. That is my wife. That is my partner. Love that woman. She is just an adorable ball of comical depression. It is awesome. She's just a puppy that was raised in a slaughterhouse. Love that woman. A little while back, though, she asked me, she was like, hey, hypothetical, would you give a rating to my vagina? And I was like, this is a trap. And she says, no, go for it. I'm like, well, okay, I worked in restaurants for a long time, and I was like, if we're going by Michelin stars, honey, 5. 5 stars. 5-star pussy you got. That was too low for my wife. Too low. Fuck, single digit, not good enough. She was really proud. She was like, it's not okay. That's fucked up to you if you can say that. I'm like, well, that's the 5 Michelin stars. She's worked in restaurants. I'm like, why they the best restaurant in the world? I'm saying you have the best vagina in the world. She's like, I don't give a fuck. 5 stars is too fucking low, Colin. And I just went, well, honestly, the service is affecting the rating at this point. And I've been coming to this restaurant for 10 years now, and I still find hair in the food. You know what? This whole lineup tonight is a real hair during oral sex room. I like that about us. Give a round of applause to the other comics you saw tonight. Oh, yeah. And keep that going for Zoe and all the folks working here at Big City Gaming. Take them so much money. Throw all of the money in your wallet at them. Give her your PIN number. I don't give a shit. What else are we talking about? I like being married. I had a friend not that long ago came up to me though and asked me a really rude question. He was like, Colin, do you think you settled for your wife? I was like, no. Why would you guys? Like, well, apparently most married men under 30 think they settled for their partner. They just didn't think they could do any better. They took whoever would happen. They hitched themselves to that and like made themselves work in that relationship. And I went, here's the thing. If most married men think that way, all married women know it for fucking certain. Yeah! Like, for every one dude you know who is like, this is Stephanie, and she stay home with the kids, and she ain't much, but she's fine. For every one dude like that you know, there are 15 women who are like, I had the best sexual experience of my life with 2 beautiful Catalan people in Barcelona when I was 20 years old. I am probably bisexual, though I've never really allowed myself to admit it to myself. And this is Tyler. He works at State Farm, he plays fantasy hockey, and he's the reason my kids are ugly. Yeah. Remember that. You guys like that true crime stuff? You guys like true crime? Yeah. I host a true crime show like Sarah was telling you, which frankly, if you have a face like mine, shouldn't be fucking allowed. I know you all started thinking the second I got on stage. You're like, oh, mustache man looks like five of the worst serial killers pushed together. It's okay, I know it. Most of it's the glasses. The glasses does a lot of it, but here's the problem. I take off the glasses, and it turns from serial killer to cop real quick. It's like serial killer who lures sex workers into his truck and then feeds pieces of them to his hogs. Or fifth generation, alcoholic, wife-beating, Irish American cop. Yeah, I'll tell a quick story and then we get out of here. So this thing happened back, I was talking true crime stuff with my mom, my non-biological mother, and she was, somehow we got talking about Ted Bundy, and she goes, you know, I met Ted Bundy once, and I went, fucking what? You need that story right now. She goes, well, this was back in the day when I was in college. My roommate and I went on a road trip from Iowa to Washington State. We were hanging out, they went out on this road trip, and when I say this next thing, I need all you nice folks here at Big City Gaming in Eugene to know that I love my mother, but a roommate way fucking hotter than her, okay? But wouldn't you rather be that than the other way around? Right? Anyway, they go on this road trip, they're hanging out by this lake, this dude comes up to him, he's got his arm in a sling, and he's wearing a tennis outfit. Now, if you aren't into true crime, this is Ted Bundy's fucking move. He would get dressed up nice, he would make himself look like he was injured, and then he would ask women he was attracted to, hey, will you put this thing in my car? And then when they would help, he would murder them. You know, he would do that thing that he loved. So this guy comes up right up to my mom's roommate and goes, oh, I broke my wrist, will you help me put this thing in my car? And she very wisely goes, oh, no, sorry, we have someplace we need to be. And then my fucking mom decided to chime in and went, oh, I'll help you. And Ted Bundy, America's arguably most prolific serial killer, convicted of 33 plus murders, executed for his crimes. Look, my mother, little 19-year-old Michelle Marie Maddox, up and down and just went, no thanks, and walked away. Moral of the story, don't take your parents for granted. Your mom might not have been hot enough to get off by a serial killer. Big City Gaming, you guys have been a lot of fun.
What a wonderful story. She didn't even get murdered. That's a false crime, I think. I think that's how it works. I don't know. I'm not a linguist. I love true crime, you guys. My second favorite true crime channel on YouTube just uploaded, but like, I don't want to click on it. I just stopped getting hunter killer ads. I'm scared. I don't know. It's a dilemma. Fuck it. Alright, you guys ready for your headline?